What on, family? It's your boy SCN TV. Back at y'all with another Chiraq Street Legends. And this episode is going to be about none other than FTO Big Guy, aka the Demolition Man.
Yeah, it's your boy FTO Big Guy. Y'all know how the fuck I bleed. Y'all know how I rock. Real Chiraq Street Legend. Fuck the ops. We pulling up on all them niggas. And we really wiping niggas' nose. It's no cap. Stupid. Tune the fuck in.
FTO Big Guy comes from that Art Gang set, 55th and Hermitage. They beef with some guys that go by the name of the Winchester Boys or the J-Mac Gang 057. Now, this video is a lot different from, any other video that I've did. What makes this video so different? Well, what makes this video so different is that this video is going to be about a young brother that's still out there in the streets right now, in the trenches. He out there thugging right now. And I actually, when I first seen this guy and I first noticed this guy, I noticed I was seeing him in a lot of videos and video shoots and things of that nature. I would see him with guys like Mimo. I would see him with guys like Lil Reese. So, it made me start paying a lot more attention to him. And when I started paying more attention to him, I started noticing that he was affiliated with guys like Moolah Veli, and he was affiliated with guys like Blackgate Benzo. You know what I'm saying? And I started paying attention to him even more. And then when I started paying attention to him even more, I found some of his music.
Won't find a nigga like me often. First nigga that crossed me.
Now, surprisingly, this dude go hard. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say surprisingly, because usually a lot of the guys that you see in the background on these videos, they don't do music. And the ones that do try to do music, they don't really, they not really putting in that work like that. They don't really go hard like that. But this dude, FTO Big Guy, really has potential. He's like one of the guys, one of the younger guys that, doing his thing that a lot of people don't know about, but he definitely has potential. He has a lot of street credibility. I've asked around about this guy. He definitely checks out. It was said that, any of his ops, you know what I'm saying? You can ask any of his ops. All of his ops know about him. He's been in many shootouts. He really out in the streets and he really getting it in. And it's like, I think that, like I said, this is one of the guys that has, he has potential to actually be a rapper and actually be a good rapper. Because even though he's good now, he has a lot of room for improvement. And I don't necessarily know his age, but I do know that he's not that old. I'm, pegging him around 23 or 24. But yeah, like I said, I tapped into some of his music and I was like, whoa. If you type in FTO Big Guy in your search bar on YouTube, you'll see. Click on some of his videos, man. The dude go crazy. You know what I'm saying? He definitely has that energy. He's definitely more than a hype man. When I first seen him, I actually thought that, that's all he was a hype man, until I started, really looking into him and started doing some research on him and looked to his story. And his story is very interesting. It's just a lot of stuff that I can't talk about, and, for various reasons, but one reason being that, I don't want to put out nothing that could possibly incriminate this guy. But, just know that this dude is not nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's good in his hood and a lot of other BD hoods. Most of the BDs fuck with him, especially off that south side. And like I said, he definitely has the potential to, be more than just a street guy. He's linked in with a lot of the guys that are in the music industry. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make a call out to the Lil Reese's and the, and the Mimos, man, to, put this dude in a different position. I mean, don't get me wrong. We all grown out here. Can't nobody tell the next man what to do. But I feel like this dude, you know what I'm saying, he needs to be placed in a different position and he needs to be putting out more music, because at the end of the day, he go hard and he got swag with it. And there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't. He's been through a lot. He's lost a lot. Him and his clique, they just recently, not too long ago, lost a guy that goes by the name of Scrap. And when I talked to him, it's like I thought that he was referring to, the Scrap or Die that was from the Folly Boys, but he's actually referred to one of his guys that got killed a little while ago. And see, one thing about this channel is pretty much specifically made for guys like this that, you know, up and coming artists who have talent, you know, who are still in the streets, that, you know, if they pretty much focus on the music aspects, you know, they can make it out of the streets, and they can put their family and everybody around them in a better position. And I think that it's kind of tricky for the simple fact, a lot of people won't display this fact, but the truth of the matter is that when you in the streets, you busting them guns, you doing them drugs, you fucking all them hoes, you know what I'm saying? The shit fun as hell. I ain't gonna lie, it's fun. Gang banging is fun. Just being in the streets, period, and affiliated and things of that nature is fun. But it's only fun until something happens to you or someone that you're near or dear to, and then it becomes personal. And I think that a lot of times, us as a whole, as a society, and not only just the drill scene, we can kind of be held responsible for some of the stuff that happens in the street, because let me show you an example. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in the streets that will never hit the internet. Okay, so if it never hits the internet, and if it never gets out there to a widespread audience, then how will we know about it? So it's a lot of people out there that's thinking like, oh, this nigga ain't on nothing, this dude ain't on nothing, this dude ain't on nothing. No, they're not on nothing because you don't know about the crimes that they've committed. But when you find out about the crimes that they've committed, what you become is a witness. And you know what witnesses get in Chicago? You know what witnesses get? Witnesses get smoked. That's what they get. And it's a lot easier to move and do what you got to do without everybody knowing your business, everybody knowing that you out here doing hits, or you out here selling drugs or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Like, people began to look at you different when they find out those things about you. And that goes for your, you know, your elders and everything. Like, people began to look at you different when they began to hear these stories about you. And it puts your life in a lot more risk. But most people will take that risk because, you know, by people finding out about what they did in the streets, it gives them clout. And what that clout does, a lot of times it ends up getting a lot of people killed. So I want us as a, you know, as a community, and I'm talking about my community, I'm talking about the Street Newz TV community, us to start, you know what I'm saying? You know, even though you got to do what you got to do, and you got to handle your business when your business got to be handled. You know, ain't nobody no bitches out here, and ain't nobody no pussies out here. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm definitely not promoting that either. But what I'm saying is, you know, we as a community can stop egging shit on and boosting shit up, and this man ain't on nothing, and that man ain't on nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because in all actuality, motherfuckers don't know what these people on. Just like a motherfucker don't know what you got going on until you expose it. Then when you expose it, they can say, oh, well, she like this or he like that. You see what I'm saying? But until then, motherfucker don't know what you got going on. They don't know how you make your money or none of that until you let a motherfucker in your business. Man, shout out our gang. Shout out Blackgate. Shout out Big Guy. Rest in peace, Art. Rest in peace, Scrap. It's your boy SNTV. I'm out. Just to be honest, I'm smoking no chronic while speaking Ebonics, finesse 100. Focus on making some money, get on the track and go dummy. Bitches a rap like a mommy, I'm a human tsunami. Shoot up your block with a Tommy, as soon as they see me they running. Niggas they know how I'm coming, hop out the car and I'm dumping. Bagging and flipping, no fumble, paper I washing, no tumble. I am so humble, I am so ready to rumble. Swing at your face and you stumble. Nigga, I do what I wanna, just to be honest. Nigga, I do what I wanna, just to be honest. Just to be honest, nigga, I do what I wanna, just to be honest. Just to be honest.